up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute. I think it's been since February since I have filmed a video, and it has definitely been on my radar. It's something that I've been dying to do, and I'm so glad that I got to film this video for you guys today. I know everyone says it, but I've been getting a lot of questions about this makeup look, and I actually have. So many of you guys have asked what I've been wearing lately, and I think I've mentioned it on my stories that I have pretty much stopped wearing foundation for the most part right now, unless I need a more full coverage look. But it's the summer, my freckles are out, I'm in this hot Georgia heat that is like 95 degrees but feels like 237, and I just do not have the willpower to wear a full face of makeup most days because I feel like I'm suffocating. So if I can get away with it, I'm going to go without foundation. So this entire video is all using affordable drugstore makeup products for an easy, quick look. It can be done in under 10 minutes. You get the effect of like the Instagram filter, very smooth look. Your face feels like you can breathe. It's not gonna crease on you. It's super light. I'm not gonna lie, I've slept in it a few nights because I've just been so tired that I fell asleep. And I've just seen great skin results overall, not wearing foundation recently. So if you are looking for something to wear this summer to completely ditch the foundation when days that it is just not necessary, this is the look for you. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. All of these products I have been using for a while now. I absolutely love them. Everything will be linked in the description box below for you to shop it. They are affiliate links. It doesn't change anything for you. I just make a small commission on that. There will also be a blog post linked here where you can go and you can read more about the products. Links there, all that jazz. But if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the description box below or slide into my DMs on Instagram at @beautifulandabudget with an underscore at the end. That will also be in the description box below. But without further ado, let's just get right into this video. All right, ignore the crazy look with the hairpins and possibly the background being crooked. I'm convinced that this floor in my new office is unlevel, which has made hanging things in here nearly impossible. I start out with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion in the shade 901 Fair Glow, and I basically just use this as a primer and as my base for my everyday summer makeup. And I'll just put a good amount on my finger and then put it all over my face. So I love the all over like glow and shine that it gives me, but sometimes there's spots where I just want it to be a little bit more mattified. Sometimes whenever I want the look to be just a little bit more mattified, I will use the Maybelline Master Blur Stick in the shade 120 Light Medium. I just picked this up at Target not too long ago on clearance, and I am obsessed with it. So I'll just put it kind of along my cheeks a little bit here and a little bit on my forehead, and then I'll blend it in with my hands or a beauty blender just to kind of take away the all over glow, and not really take it away, but just make it a little bit more subtle. But I'll just take it and kind of rub it in with my fingers a little bit. Super simple. Also ignore the fact that my body is super self-tanned and my face is not. I know it looks crazy. See, now I have highlight in a lot of the best places on my face where you want it, and then it's a little bit more mattified in the other places. So now I go in with concealer. The one that I've been loving and using lately is the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Concealer in the shade 005, so I guess 5. It's an antioxidant concealer, and I love this foundation too, but I've kind of been foregoing foundation lately, so I tried out this concealer and I love it. So I'll put it in the middle of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose a little bit, on my chin, and in a V formation underneath my eyes. It is very light compared to my skin and compared to my tan, but I have dark circles, and these are areas that I'd like to highlight a little bit, and I'm going to bronze my face up a lot, so it doesn't really matter. And this is usually the color of concealer that I use when I'm wearing foundation, so there's no point in me going and buying other colors. So now we blend. time to move on to powder. Usually I would set my under eyes, but because I'm doing a very light layer of concealer and I'm blending it out really well, setting it isn't really necessary, which is great. It leaves your face looking dewy and fresh and hydrated. So next up, I will contour my face. You can totally skip this step if you just want more of a bronzed look, but if you're trying to elevate it just a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the NYX matte bronzer in the shade Light. And this is what it looks like. It's more of an orangey tone, but I bronzed it up with a more natural one. And then I am using a Design brush from the collection that I did with them, or the collaboration I did with their collection for my Valentine's Day video, which I will link down below if you want to see a more full coverage look using all Design brushes. This is their redefined powder brush, and I will just coat my brush in that, tap off the excess, and then contour it away. Contouring, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade 100, which I believe is just their light version. I have been loving this recently. I picked this up and I just can't stop using it. It's such a great bronzer. I use it every single day and I have not hit pan, and now that I look at it, I've used a good bit, but it's still hanging on and it's very affordable. And I'm using the Design All Over Powder Brush just to really bronze up my face to match this tan. So I use quite a bit, takes a little bit depending on how self-tanned I am, but I would rather do this than put self-tanner on my face or lay out in the sun. The foundation of the face is done. You can either leave it like this if you want a more natural look, just kind of bronzed up. It's not too powdery, it's not too cakey because I don't have a foundation on. It lays so smoothly on that L'Oreal Glotion, and on top of that blur stick, it just is really kind of like that Instagram smoothing filter all over your face. I absolutely love those two products as a foundation on my face. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of blush just to give my face some color. I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Apricot in the middle, and as you can tell, I am obsessed with it. I've been using this for a very long time, and I'm gonna apply it with the Design blush brush just at the apples of my cheeks. And last, for the face, I'm going to go in with some highlighter. This is completely optional. You can put as much or as little as you want. I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in shade 100 Molten Gold, and I'm using the Design Detailed Highlighter brush. So I'll just do a little bit because you can always build this up, and I'll do the tops of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and then I also put it all over my eyelids for like a bronzed, glowy look. You can see it, but the glow is pretty dang good for this drugstore highlighter. Now, before I do my brows off camera and my mascara, I'm gonna set my face with the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. This is something that I absolutely swear by. I will never buy an expensive setting spray ever again. Now I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera just because it's a tedious process and there's not really much to show. I'm just gonna fill them in, and it's not a drugstore product, but I'll still link it in the description box below as well. I just did my brows, and my brows are microbladed, but it has been a year since I had them done. I could probably use a touch-up, and my hair is so much darker, so I just have to darken my eyebrows anyways. But one thing I didn't do off camera, because I think everyone should do this with their brows when they're putting on makeup, is set them with a brow gel. So I'm using the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter because I lost my Essence brow gel, and all the other ones, I don't know where they're at either, other than my Benefit one. So I'm just gonna set my brows. I think it helps to really make them look a little bit more dewy, and they keep them in place all day rather than like the powdery look you might have gotten when filling them in. Once I'm done with my brows, I will curl my lashes and then put on an eyelash primer and then do my mascara after the primer dries for a minute. Now I've finished the mascara and I'm going to do a lip now. I'm going to use the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in the shade 105 Nude Whisper and top it with the NYX NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. You can buy 3 packs of these and they come in clutch. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. If you want to keep up with me more regularly, you can follow me on Instagram at @beautifulonaBudget with an underscore. I will leave everything down below in the description box. If you have something you'd like to see next or any video ideas, please leave it in the comments. I'm always looking for something new to film for you guys. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've been on YouTube. Life has been a little bit crazy, but everyone's life is crazy, and this has just been on the back burner. But I'm so glad that I was able to film this video for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.